Good morning. It's Saturday and it's 9:30, so it's time for Taekwondo. And I hope you're joining us. This is actually the second video of the day. If you were up early, we started kickboxing around 8. And if you want to watch that video, if you've never tried kickboxing before, it's pretty easy to follow. And you can access it from right now from our Facebook page. And in a couple of hours, you'll be able to see the video of the kickboxing class this morning. And today's Taekwondo class, you'll be able to view it from YouTube also, from our YouTube channel, which is Black Belt Academy of Prince Frederick. Search that in YouTube and you should find it. And I've got a bunch of stuff that I'm going to dump on YouTube today, so there's more content is coming. So very exciting. All right, a couple of quick announcements. As always, make sure that you've got plenty of, find a safe space to work out in, okay? One where no one will judge your technique. Okay? Now, find a space where you've got plenty of room to spread out and the floor is relatively padded. Make sure that you're barefoot, okay? All natural, barefoot. And we're going to have fun. It's going to be a good class. We are going to talk today about how to really execute your form well, okay? And that's going to be handy because we have just about finished recording all of the forms from white belt to black belt that you have to learn. And so I want to be able to share those with you, and I want you to be very, very intelligent in how you practice them. Okay? So without any further delay, let's get started. Everybody stand up. And Master Ken, could you open us up, please?
Yes, sir. Don't have any dog barking.
I know, right?
All right. Everybody face the national flags. Chariot, pinyin. Face instructors. Chariot, pinyin.
Thank you, Master Ken. All right, everyone, sit down. Legs crossed, hands on your knees, back straight, and close your eyes. Keep your eyes closed. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now keep your eyes closed and repeat the 10 rules of Taekwondo after me. Say strong spirit, effort, patience, attitude, self-confidence, respect, mind control, honesty, loyalty, victory. Does everybody understand? Open your eyes. Very good. All right, yesterday we talked about honesty. No, I'm sorry, my mistake. Yesterday we talked about loyalty. Loyalty is having complete trust in someone or something despite adverse conditions. Today we're going to talk about victory. Now, that is a very interesting rule for Taekwondo. And I want to tell you something. Victory does not always equate with winning. All right? Now, it is not wrong to want to win. I'm not saying that it's wrong to want to win, but victory is not synonymous with winning. Let's say, for example, you go to a tournament. Maybe you're doing the regional AAU Taekwondo tournament, which was supposed to happen today, but it's canceled, which is a real bummer. And you go to that tournament and you have prepared for months and months in advance. You spent a lot of time drilling. You worked hard, you came up with your game plan, you conditioned, you're in shape, you've done all of the requisite work to get there. And on the day of the event, there's a bunch of people in your bracket, and you make it to the final round and you lose. And that can be really hard, that can be like devastating. And some people will quit after an experience like that. But listen, if you honored yourself by preparing adequately, by putting in the time and the effort and the discipline to train for a tournament, and you did it to the fullest of your ability, then the tournament is like it's like you had an ice cream sundae and you made it like perfectly, and then you put the whipped cream on top, and then like there's a cherry. Like winning that first place trophy is like that cherry on the top of the ice cream sundae. It's nice. It's what you want, okay? You like that cherry. It's very good to have, all right? But think about all the other good stuff that happened underneath of there. There was ice cream, there was whipped cream, sometimes there's like chocolate sauce and walnuts that are chopped up. You know, it's not everything. Winning is not everything, okay? So we define victory as the positive outcome of any situation, okay? Things can end positively, then you can find some victory even in tough scenarios. So if you go to that regional qualifier, if you go to nationals, you make it to the final round and you lose, or even if you don't make it to the final round, if you put in the time and effort to be there, and you gave it 100% of your effort, and you know you just came up short, then there's no defeat in that. Okay, yeah, you lost the match. That's fine, and that stinks, and it's okay to want to win as long as it doesn't consume you. The flip side of that is it's possible that maybe somebody goes to the AAU qualifier, they show up, there's like one other person in their division, and they get lucky and they win first place. That's not necessarily it's not a solid victory. So you have to take everything in context. You know, you might run across somebody who's a slouch, who doesn't really work hard and gets lucky. You might run across the hardest working person who had just the deck stacked against them. It can go either way, okay? So it is victory, again, is the positive outcome of any situation, and you have to consider a lot when you think about what constitutes victory. And you have to be honest with yourself too. All right, that's enough. I'm going to come off my I'll come off the soapbox, and let's do our warm-ups. Everybody stand up. We'll start out by doing 30 jumping jacks. Ready? And begin. Hana, do, set, net, dasu, yasu, yogo, yaro, ahu, yo, yohana, yoro, yoset, yonet, yodasu, yoyasu, yoyogo, yoyoro, yoahu, sumo, sumohana, sumodu, sumoset, sumonet, sumodasu, sumoyasu, sumoyogo, sumoyoro, sumoahu. Salud. Very good. Now feet apart, hands on your hips, and neck rotations going from side to side. Hana, do, set, net, dasu, yasu, yogo, yoro. Hana, do, set, net, dasu, yasu, yogo, yoro. Arms up. Body twist. Turning this way first. Ready, begin. Hana, do, set, net, dasu, yasu, yogo, yoro. Hana, do, set, net, dasu, yasu, yogo, yoro. Hands back on your hips and hip circles. Begin. Hana, do, set, net, dasu, yasu, yogo, yoro. Go the other way. Hana, do, set, net, dasu, yasu, yogo, yoro. Good job. Now feet together. Let's do some knee circles. Begin. Hana, do, set, net, dasu, yasu, yogo, yoro. Go the other way. Hana, do, set, net, dasu, yasu, yogo, yoro. Nice job. Knees bent for 2, then knees straight for 2. Ready? Knees bent first. Hana, do, set, net, dasu, yasu, yogo, yoro. Hana, do, set, net, dasu, yasu, yogo, yoro. Keep your knees straight and touch your toes. Hana, do, set, net, dasu, yasu, yogo, yoro, aho, yo. Back up. And everybody feet apart. We're going to do short leg stretches. 2 counts on each side. Ready? Hana, do, set, net, dasu, yasu, yogo, yoro. Hana, do, set, net, dasu, yasu, yogo, yoro. Good job. Now bend your one knee all the way down and lean over toward your straight leg. Hana, do, set, net, dasu, yasu, yogo, yoro, aho, yo. Back up and go to the other side. And again, lean toward your straight leg. Hana, do, set, net, daset, yaset, ilgo, yaro, aho, yul. Very good. Back up again. Horseback riding stance, hands on your knees. Shoulder drops. Going this way first. Ready, begin. Hana, do, set, net, daset, yaset, ilgo, yaro, hana, do, set, net, daset, yaset, ilgo, yado. Very good. Now, knees straight, arms out to the side, windmills. Go into the front door first. Begin. Hana, do, set, net, daset, yaset, ilgo, yaro, hana, do, set, net, daset, yaset, ilgo, yado. And reach over this way, towards this side. Try to grab your ankle. Both hands, head down. Hana, do, set, net, daset, yaset, ilgo, yado, aho, yuo. Now go the other way. Hana, do, set, net, daset, yaset, ilgo, yado. Good job, guys. Go to the center. Hana, do, set, net, daset, yaset, ilgo, yado, aho, yuo. Now leave your hands on the floor and split. Split as low as you can. Hana, do, set, net, daset, yaset, ilgo, yado, aho, yul. Toes up to the ceiling. Hana, do, set, net, daset, yaset, ilgo, yado, aho, yul. Sit down slowly. All right, good job. Keep your feet apart. Knees straight, toes up, and massage thighs. Begin. Hana, do, set, net, daset, yaset, ilgo, yado. Hana, do, set, net, daset, yaset, ilgo, yado. Good job. Now, using this hand, reach over your head. Try and touch your toes. Hana, go all the way over. Do, set, net, daset, yaset, ilgo, yado. Very good. Now go the other way. Reach way over. Hana, do, set, net, daset, yaset, ilgo, yado. Nice job. Now go to the center. Lean forward. Hana, do, set, net, daset, yaset, ilgo. Keep reaching. Head down. Yado, aho, yul. Good job. Okay. Next up, let's do butterflies. Bring the bottom part of your feet together. We are going to gently bounce our knees up and down. Ready to begin. Hana, do, set, net, daset, yaset, ilgo, yado. Hana, do, set, net, daset, yaset, ilgo, yado. Nice job. Okay, next, pull your feet in closer. Then using your elbows, push down on your legs and nose down to your toes. Heads down. Hana, do, set, net, daset, yaset, ilgo, yado, aho, yul. Good job. Okay, one more, everybody. Put both feet out in front of your body. All right, knees straight, toes up, and massage thighs. Begin. Hana, do, set, net, daset, yaset, ilgo, yado. Other side. Hana, do, set, net, daset, yaset, ilgo, yado. Very good. And everyone reach down with both hands. Try and touch your toes. Heads down. Hana, reach, do, set, net, daset, yaset, ilgo, yado, aho, yul. Good job. Okay. Hands behind your back. Neck rotations from side to side. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. Good job. Now reach down again. Heads down. 하나, go as far as you can. 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Good job, guys. Okay, everyone tuck your right leg in like this. Leave your left leg out. Now reach over your head. Try and touch your toes, head down. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Good job. Now grab your instep and pull your nose toward the floor. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Next, try to get your chest to touch the folded knee. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And everybody switch legs. Go to the other side. Tuck this other leg in. That's it. Bring it way in. And reach over your head. Try and touch your toes. Go way over. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Very good. Grab your instep. Pull your nose toward the floor. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Good job. Now try to lean your chest towards your back knee this way. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Very good. Okay. Everyone take your bent leg, position it on top of your straight leg, like that. Rotate your ankle. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. Go the other way. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. Nice job. Now reach down, try and touch your toes. Use both hands. Heads down. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Very good. Back straight. Pull your foot toward your chin. Sit up tall. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Nice job. One more. Straighten your knee and lift your foot up in the air as high as it'll go. 하나, back straight also. 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Good job, everybody. Switch legs. Go to the other side. Rotate your ankle. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. Rotate the other way. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. Very good. Now reach down with both hands. Try and touch your toes. Head down. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Very good. Back straight. Pull your foot toward your chin. Sit up tall. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. Good job. Now knee straight and lift that foot up in the air as high as it'll go. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Very good. Put that foot on the opposite side of your knee and hug your knee to your chest. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. Good job. Now switch sides. Go to the other leg. Pull this leg over and hug your knee. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, Yodo. Very good. Okay. All right, nice work, guys. Now, listen up. We're going to do kickouts again today. Does everybody remember how to do kickouts? I'll show it to you real quick. You're going to sit on your butt, okay? You're going to balance, so you'll lift your feet up. And each time that I count, you're going to straighten out and pull back in, okay? So you got to do it like that. Now, you can use your hands for stability, all right? Use your hands to balance yourself on the floor, or you can just keep your hands up and use your core strength to keep your balance, okay? We're going to do 45 kickouts, all right? So try to hang in there. Ready? And begin. Hana, dual, set, net, daset, yaset, ilgo, yoro, aho, yo, yohana, yodo, yoset, yonet, yodaset, yoyaset, yoilgo, yoyoro, yoaho, sumo, sumohana, sumodual, sumoset, sumonet, Daset, Yaset, Ilgo, Yaro, Aho, Salon, Salon Hana, Salon Dual, Salon Set, Salon Net, Salon Daset, Salon Yaset, Salon Ilgo, Salon Yaro, Salon Aho, Mahun, Mahun Hana, Mahun Dual, Mahun Set, Mahun Net, Mahun Daset. Good job, nice work. All right, let's do our push-ups. We're going to knock out 20 push-ups, okay? Everyone ready? Here we go. Let's just do them. Repeat after me. Ready? Hana, dual, set, net, daset, yaset, ilgo, yaro, aho, yul, yohana, yudul, yoset, yonet, yodaset, yoyaset, yoilgo, yoyaro, yoaho, sumo. Woo! Good. All right, everyone, stand up and attention. Chariot. Kanye means bow. All right. Let's fix our uniforms. Facing away from the American flag, facing away from each other. Okay. All right. Attention, Chariot. Kanye. Junbi is ready. Stance. Feet apart. Breathe in. Breathe out. So today's the last day that we're going to be using our warming up, punching, and kicking drill probably for a couple of weeks, all right? So next week we'll be talking about agility drills, and we'll see how far that takes us. If we're able to do it in 1 week or perhaps 2, and then we'll get into exercise standards. So here we go. Let's make this one really, really good. We're going to do Chichum-seo Mamtang Judigi. That's horseback riding stance, single middle punch, and shijak means begin. Ready, shijak! Aya! And everyone, hanban judigi on my count, single middle punch. Hana, hiya, dual, hiya, set, hiya, net, hiya, dasen, hiya, yasen, hiya, go, hiya, yoro, hiya. Next up, dual ban judigi, yelling Taekwondo. Hana, Taekwondo, dual, Taekwondo. Set, Taekwondo, ne, Taekwondo, dasa, Taekwondo, yasa, Taekwondo, yugo, Taekwondo, yuro, Taekwondo. Last one, Seiban Judigi, Taekwondo, hana, Taekwondo, dual, Taekwondo, set, Taekwondo, ne, Taekwondo, dasa, Taekwondo, yasa, Taekwondo, yugo, Taekwondo. Yoro, Taekwondo. Good job. Come back. Junbi. Good. All right. Everybody fighting stance. Say, Aya! Let's do the front rising kick. Bao Audio Chagi. Straight up, straight down. Don't bend your knee on this one. Ready? Hana! Aya! Dual! Aya! Set! Aya! Ne! Aya! Dasud! Aya! Yasud! Aya! Hugo! Hiya! Yaro! Hiya! Everyone's retreat. Now the other leg. Same kick, goes straight up, straight down. Don't bend your knee. Ready? Hana! Hiya! Dual! Hiya! Set! Hiya! Ne! Hiya! Dasud! Hiya! Yasud! Hiya! Here you go. Hiya! Last one. Yellow. Shvitsi, hiya! Next up, we're going to do into-out kick. Now, for into-out kick, you'll make a big arc. You guys know the drill. Inside of your body to the outside, and then back to fighting stance, okay? So, everyone, keep your hands up. Create that big circle. Stay with me. Ready? Hana! Hiya! Do! Hiya! Set! Hiya! Ne! Hiya! Dasu! Hiya! Yasu! Hiya! Here you go! Hiya! Last one. Yaro! Hiya! Everyone, Suchvita. Hiya! Now the other leg. I'm going the other way into our kick. Ready? Hana! Hiya! Do! Hiya! Se! Hiya! Ne! Hiya! Dasu! Hiya! Yasu! Hiya! Here you go! Hiya! Yaro! Hiya! Everyone, Shishvita! Hiya! Last set, guys. Hang in there. Hang tough. We're going to do out to in kick. Going the other way. Go across your body this direction. After you kick, step forward, okay? Everyone, stay with me. Here we go. Last set. Ready? Hana! Hiya! Do! Hiya! Se! Hiya! Ne! Hiya! Dasu! Hiya! Yasu! Hiya! Here you go! Hiya! Yaro! Hiya! Everyone, Suchvita! Hiya! Now the other leg. Go across your body this direction. Out to in kick. Ready? Hana! Hiya! Do! Hiya! Se! Hiya! Ne! Hiya! Dasu! Hiya! Yasu! Hiya! Here you go! Hiya! Yaro! Hiya! Come back. Good job. Chariot. Kanye. And everyone sit down. Legs crossed again. Hands on your knees. Back straight. Close your eyes. Keep your eyes closed. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Open your eyes. All right. Very good, guys. So today we are discussing how to make your form perfect. Now let's talk about what a form is first of all. Okay. Forms have been around for a long time. They are something that we use to kind of teach some basic movements and stance and posture, balance, and how to create power. So there's a lot kind of packed in there. And people have been doing it for a long time. Okay? The forms that we use are the ones that there's in Korea. There's something called Kukki-wan. It's like the national Taekwondo headquarters. Okay? And so they have created a series of forms, and they set really strident guidelines about how the forms are supposed to be done. And that makes it kind of neat because you have to study it very well. It's not so much open to interpretation. You have to learn the movements, and they're very picky about how they teach them. And it also makes it neat for competition too, because there's a standard way of doing the form. And the judges are looking at competition at who maintains that standard, to the highest level. So it's fun. It's kind of neat. It is a good exercise for developing discipline and self-control. And, for people who, there's a lot of people who do martial arts that don't necessarily want to fight. I always liked sparring. It was my thing. but not everybody is into sparring. Some people don't want to hit each other, okay? And on the one hand, I would argue that you really do need to learn how to spar. You need to make it something that you do. On the flip side of that, like, I don't know everybody, and so I think the forms are important. Now, let me just say that. I think they're very important, and I still teach them, and we still use them for a lot of reasons. Okay? All right. Now, I mentioned before about Cookie One, and they set the standard for how the forms are supposed to be done. So the first thing about performing your form well is you have to memorize the entire form. You can't get like halfway through the form and totally space. And that happens a lot. That's happened to me a couple of times this week. I've been recording a lot of material. And so you just need to know the form intimately, all right? If you were going to go, like let's say you were in school and you were performing a play, you would learn your lines for the play so that you could recite them without having to think about them. Because if you're having to think about, okay, what's my next line, then you're not really like focused on acting. I don't know much about that, but I'm kind of spitballing here. I imagine like you need to probably know your lines pretty well so that you can convey like emotion or thought through your body language. So in terms of us doing our form, you need to learn the movements really well so that you can convey power and control. All right? So memorize the form, and you really got to dive into it. Like each stance, each movement, you really can't get too much detail, okay, when you're learning how to do your form. All right? The second aspect of learning your form really well, part 2, is to develop your stances and make them like very succinct. So to make your stance correct. When I say stance, what I'm referring to is like the position of your legs and your feet. And think of that as the foundation of a house. So if your foundation is messed up, like you almost need to tear it up and start over building that house. If the foundation gets poured in a way that it's not square, that it's not like to the right specifications, then it creates tremendous problems later on as they're building. Like the higher they get up in the house, the more apparent it is going to become that foundation was messed up. So once you've learned the form, you need to take a hard look at your stance to make sure that it is correct throughout the form. And again, there are very specific guidelines about how to stand while you're doing the form. And we can share those with you. If you ask, we will be more than happy to tell you about it. The third element is making a big, powerful movement. And I should add to that, the correct movement. Like a lot of these things that occur, like you've got like something called a twin hand block. You see that in like fighting a lot. People get kicked in the head and they go like this. They're doing like a high middle block and they assist that middle block by pressing on their arm here. What's another good example? There's something called like an open hand block neck chop. Okay, so you're doing like a high block. You're trying to protect your head and you're trying to hit somebody at the same time with a knife hand strike. There's some like there's just a ton of movements in the curriculum, and you have to study those movements, and they have to be executed in a way that the movement is powerful. Okay, your form should convey power. Has anybody ever seen somebody who's like limp when they're performing? I don't know. Like, try to picture like you're in high school, which I know not a lot of you guys are not in high school, but like you're electing the student council president, and you've got like one person up there who's probably a dope. That would have been me. I was actually the president of my student government when I was a junior. Anyway, get up there real confident and they say things that don't really make sense, but they say them in a way that you gotta like kind of like nod, like, yeah, that doesn't really make sense, but I'm just gonna, like people tend to convey ideas that might not be a great idea, but they just convey it. And then you've got somebody up there, maybe who's pretty smart, well, they're like, kind of like not really sure of themselves, and they're not really conveying confidence. Hey, listen, that guy that with the confidence is going to win. Look, I don't want you to be full of malarkey. I want you to be right, but I want you to speak confidently. Okay. When you do your form, I want you to move confidently. I want you to learn the correct movement and then do it powerfully. Okay? Correct movement and power. Those two things. All right, that's point number 3. So learn your form through and through. Okay? It's like one time I took a psychology class and the professor said, okay, everyone pull out your textbooks, open it up, read it from cover to cover. That's your first assignment. It was a joke. But, the idea was like, look, you're responsible for your own learning. So learn your form, okay? Become like the manager of your learning. Take charge of it. Don't pass it off to somebody else. Be like, oh, they didn't teach me. Like, well, you didn't want to learn, so how are we supposed to help you? You got to meet us halfway. Anyway, learn your form. Look at your stances very carefully. Make sure that they are correct. Demonstrate your movements powerfully. Use a big, powerful movement, okay? And then point number 3 is maintain eye contact. Now, that might not seem like much, but that can be really hard. You need to look at where you're going at all times. I'll show you more of that in a minute. And the last part is you have got to yell at the end of your form when it's called for. You can't really see somebody's spirit, but oftentimes you can sure hear it. Okay? So like it's hard to see into a person. You can't see their spirit. Their spirit is kind of like invisible. But you can usually hear their spirit. And like, sometimes people will do their form. They might have a beautiful form. And then they finish it. Oh. with like, their yell is like, I don't know, it's like an emu, ha. Don't do that. No, think of like, we visited a Cherokee village a couple of years ago on vacation, and they said, when you enter the world bloody and screaming, which is kind of gross sounding. And when they were fighting in battle, they wanted to go out the same way that they came in. They wanted to go out bloody and screaming. And these guys would like scream, ah! It was really loud. It was really good. And you got to find that in you, okay? And you just have to work at it. I don't know what to tell you. Like, okay, I'm going to yell. I'm really going to yell. Oh! And you won't do it. And then you'll fail at it. You'll fail at yelling. That seems like easy, but you really will struggle with it if you're not used to it. You'll have to practice it, okay? But those are the 5 points for demonstrating your form. Memorize the form. Learn your stances really well. Make sure that they are correct. Show a big, powerful, correct movement. Maintain eye contact throughout the form. Look at where you're going. And then lastly, yell. When you get to that point in the form where you're supposed to yell, let your spirit show. All right? Now, if you can do those 5 things, those 5 points, your form is going to become a lot better. All right? Now, I'm going to teach you guys Kibon Young really quickly. I'll show it to you 2 ways. I'll show it to you the bad way and the good way. You can decide for yourselves which is better, okay? And if you're following along at home, it's going to be hard because we got this weird mirrored image thing going on. So just bear with me here. But just for fun, let me show you 2 ways, and I'll show you the right way and the wrong way, okay? Here we go. So if I'm doing Kibon Young, which is the translation for that is basic form. I don't know, Master Ken, could you hold the phone for us? And we don't need to move this. I think we can. I'll move my body. All right. Hang on a second. Don't go anywhere. I got to flip around like that. Now we're looking at you, and now you're looking at me. All right. Okay, so here we go. We'll show you the bad way first. All right. Kibon Young. Now, listen. If it looks like I've seen that before, because I've seen it a million times. Okay? Don't be that person. Guys, become powerful and expressive. Listen, practice showing your like inner power in doing these forms, and it'll become easier in other places. So here we go. Let's try it again. All right? Keep on, come. Which one did you prefer? Ask yourself the question. And guys, listen, you've got a perfect opportunity. This week, next week, while we're quarantined, look it, we can't spar because we're not on the mat. And you need people for that. All right? It's hard to hit the mitts in the house. If you got some, that's great. Do it. If you got a punching bag, that's great too. Go for it. But not everybody has that. But all you need is a little bit of room. You can go out your front yard and practice doing your form. All right? Let me speak. All of the forms, white belt to red belt, are going to be uploaded on YouTube today, on our YouTube channel. So take this opportunity. Don't blow it. Okay? Use this time to learn your form. Focus on those 5 points. First, memorize the entire thing. Look at your stances carefully. Make sure that they're done correctly. By the way, if you post comments on Facebook about like, hey, what is a front stance? We'll tell you all about it. All right? So if you have questions about stance, talk to me. Big motion, strength and power. Eye contact. Make sure you're looking at where you're going. All right? Keep your head upright. And lastly, yell. Yell and like a Cherokee warrior. Yell like you're an Apache. Okay? Yell powerfully. Don't be shy about it. If you can do those things, when you guys come back in here and we get back to work as usual, you're going to be just knocking it out of the park. And then what I would really like to see is, look, we had a tournament scheduled and that got canceled because of the coronavirus. But I want to see everybody come back, knowing their form, just slaying it, and then we're going to go to the competition and absolutely clean up. And if you guys put the time in while you're on break, it's going to happen. It's going to happen, and you will do, great honor for yourself and your studio if you work hard, if you put in that requisite work, you put in the sweat, and you train well. That is the best kind of victory, is when you worked at it and you earn it. And so that's what I want for you guys in the coming weeks. So that's all I've got for you today. All right, it's been a good day. It's been a good class. We're going to change up next week a little bit on how we do the warm-ups. And so stay tuned for that. Be with me every morning at 9:30. If you don't catch it at 9:30, you can always pull it up on YouTube later on in the day. And if you have questions, you can message me on this video, or you can email me at blackbeltpf@gmail.com. Again, that's blackbeltpf, as in Prince Frederick, @gmail.com. All right, so let's set this thing down. There we go. Hang on a second. Hi. Okay. All right. We're going to close class now. So here we are.
All right, everybody, face national flags. Hey, face instructors. Cheer up. Hey.
All right. Thank you, Master Ken. And thank you guys. Don't forget, tomorrow's Sunday. It's the day of rest. So I won't be with you guys, okay? But I'll be back Monday at 9:30 a.m. I hope to see you soon. And I miss you too. Whoever commented, we miss you guys. Bye.